Minsker here created. And so he's going to talk to you a little bit about anything there's to do with film, its content, and its relevance to time.
Okay. I know most of you people already know me, so. Yeah, this is a film we made between 93 and 96. It took probably about another 3 years to finish it. You can see it's shot on Betacam, which is actually pretty good quality for the time. It was a heartbreaking work for me because I had to keep shooting a little bit and then saving up the money to shoot again. I was working in independent film production, doing Brick and Electric around Manhattan, so I work on these awful music videos and be up for 3 days at a time, and then say you have enough money to go shoot for like one night, and then do the whole same process again until I could finish the film. A lot of the bands in this, were local bands at the time. There was one band from California, Tribe 8, which actually wasn't part of the local New York scene, but the stuff they say I think actually really fits well. When you're watching the film, you're going to actually notice a woman who's sitting right in the back, Noreen. She was the co-collaborator on the film, and she did the interviews and stuff like that. I think they're going to show a trailer for the other film that we just recently finished. This is Berlin, not New York. It just won an award in the Royal Flush Film Festival for Best of Show. We're going to be selling the 2 DVDs together tonight for $20. The money from those DVD sales is going towards our next film, which is called The Dolls of Lisbon, which is an art project that we're doing in Portugal in 2010, where we're taking artists from around the world, and especially New York City and the Antagonist Art Movement, and doing a project there in Lisbon. Is there something else you need to say? By the way, she's amazing. She does a lot of our curating and brings in a lot of different artists from all over the place. And I expect in the next 5 years she's going to be a big thing on the art scene here. Anything else?
Do you want to say just a little bit about when the Antagonist Movement started, in conjunction to when you made anything voice interviews on that
This film, the Antagonist Art Movement is a group of artists based in New York City with the purpose of provoking or pushing artists to action, and the idea of antagonizing, almost in the literary sense, to push the protagonist to action. Without the antagonist, nothing happens, so in the story sense, you need the antagonist to have something happen. We create events around Manhattan, whether that's a one-night art show every Thursday night that we do at Niagara, or live music and live performance on Monday nights with Alphabet City Suit, or our public access show, or producing these films, or publishing our writers. We create events to bring artists together so that they have a community and try to develop them and get them pushed to create new forms of art. This film, I would say, is connected to that and the fact that the Antagonist Movement is now putting out this film, the funding that actually put it onto DVD and is getting it, with this distributing through the Antagonist Movement. And all of the films that we do are always centered around art and subculture and somewhat punk rock, so this does fit within the whole same realm of that. Good?